Hello, good day, viewers. Into this tutorial, I will introduce numbers to you. What are numbers? In this tutorial, I will differentiate between numbers, whole numbers, and integers. So, if we said numbers, we have the two type of numbers that we may familiar with it is that we have the first one, which is what? We have the imaginary numbers, and then we have what? We have the real numbers. So what are imaginary numbers? Imaginary numbers, we locate them as what? As I. But in mathematics, imaginary number is the same thing as what? Square root of what? Of a negative one. So therefore, imaginary number in mathematics is what? Square root of what? Of negative one. The reason why I it is equals to square root of negative 1 is that square root of what? Whenever you squared negative 1, it is what? It is not a real number. So therefore, we indicate it as what? As the rational what? Okay, sorry, as imaginary numbers. If you could remember, in complex number, we have a real part and what? Complex number is a combination of a real and imaginary part. Where, for instance, I have 4 plus what? 4 plus 5i. This is what? This is the imaginary part, and therefore this is what? This is the real part. So therefore, what are real numbers? In real numbers, we have irrational and irrational. So first we have what? We have rational numbers, and therefore we have what? We have irrational what? Irrational numbers. So therefore, what are rational numbers? Rational numbers are numbers. So first, this is what? This is 4 over what? 4 over 5. 4 over 5 is what? Is irrational numbers. So what of what? What of, let's say, P over what? P over Q. Yes, let me say P over Q. P over Q is also a what? A natural. Okay, so it's also irrational numbers, because rational number is what? Is any number that what? That can divide itself by what? By another what? Numbers. For instance, I can say x over what? X over y, they are also called what? Rational numbers. So, but what are irrational numbers? Irrational numbers, from the word irrational, it is what? It is, maybe we can say it is an opposite, but irrational numbers are what? Are numbers that what? That are in square roots. Let's say we have the square root of what? Square root of x. Square root of x is what? Is an irrational numbers. And therefore also the square root of what? Square root of what? 2, and then square root of what? 4, they are called what? They are irrational numbers. So therefore, the difference between what? Rational and irrational number is, rational number is any number that what? That